You might have heard about the conflict on the border between Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Well, it's not really a conflict, but rather a full-scale invasion of Kyrgyz land by Tajikistan. Or maybe not by Tajikistan itself. In this video, I will talk about several facts that explain the interest of third parties in this conflict. We call the world to stay informed about the political situation in Central Asian region and help us to restore peace and justice. Hi there, my name is Aydai. I am a civic activist from Kyrgyzstan. Right now, we want the whole world to hear us and unite against Russian imperial ideas. Please watch this video till the end. Recently, on September 14th, China, Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan signed a long-awaited agreement to progress a railroad construction which would link their countries. If completed, it would create a shorter route to Europe bypassing Russia that is currently under sanctions. It would benefit the economies of these countries, but not Russia. Clashes on the border of Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan began after the signing of the agreement about the construction of the railway, plausibly as a warning about the discontent of Russia, which throughout the history of the Central Asian countries has tried to make the region as economically dependent as possible. Meanwhile, Russian governmental media are working hard to blame Kyrgyzstan in causing this conflict. Because Russia's dream to bring back Soviet Union is so unrealistic, it has to use the propaganda tools to divide and rule. This might be the reason why on 16th of September, Tajikistan violated all previously reached agreements and invaded territories of Kyrgyzstan by attacking the borderline using heavy weaponry. It was a long-planned attack. These footages of drawing heavy military equipment, multiple rocket launches and aircraft serve as evidence. This is not the first time Tajikistan attacked Kyrgyzstan. In April 2021, Tajikistan opened fire along the borderline at 3 frontier posts. Houses of civilians and other facilities on the territory of Kyrgyzstan were burned and destroyed. About 30,000 people had to evacuate from their homes. About 33 people died, among them was a 13-year-old girl. This time, by now, about 136,000 people are being evacuated. 103 people were reported to be wounded, 24 people killed, and among them another 15-year-old girl died from shrapnel wounds. We want to stress that this is not happening only in Kyrgyzstan. War in Ukraine, Georgia, conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia. This is not just invasion of Kyrgyzstan. It is something that applies to all of us. Imperial mindset of Kremlin. Russia occupied about 20% of Georgian territory, brought troops into Armenia, annexed Crimea, began war in Ukraine, and continued to fuel conflict on the border between Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Interestingly, that out of 6 CSTO countries, 5 are in military conflict. It's time for all post-Soviet countries to unite and fight against Russian influence. It's time to decolonize our minds together by staying informed and spreading awareness, starting to reflect on post-colonialism. Here are what we shall do. First, let's fight against Russian governmental media that incite hatred among us and not let them spread misinformation. We need to spread awareness about their falsification of information. Second, we need to break our ties with Russia by leaving harmful unions with this country and start working on regional cooperation. Third, now I'm addressing to citizens of Tajikistan and Russia. It's our responsibility as individuals to resist governmental propaganda and spread awareness about it to restore peace. Kyrgyzstan is the most democratic state in the region. It has free independent media. It's hard for media here to falsify information, and the civic society here pressures them to fact check. While remember that your governments control media and you should not trust everything they say. Please be critical, do not let the dictators start wars with neighboring countries. We just want peace on our land. Share this video with your friends and stay tuned.